I was coming up to the house where the gentleman lived. I happened to see his dog was outside and he was on a leash. So I'm like, okay, think I'm all right. I'm gonna walk past. And immediately as I walked closer to the house, the dog started running toward me. And then the dog started attacking my feet and then like just going after my dog. As I was unraveling the leash, I happened to see my finger was bent all the way down to the palm of my hand.
So this case is actually, it's pretty unique. It's actually not a dog bite case. Ms. Hopkins was involved in a circumstance involving another dog and her dog. Very particular, her injury revolved around her injuring her finger on a leash, trying to prevent further injury to her dog. But she was injured as a result of the circumstance, right, of the scenario.
I've been typing most of my career. I've started off working at IRS when I turned 18. I kind of take pride in the speed that I have because I could type like 180 words a minute.
Her injury is permanent disfigurement. She will have these injuries for the rest of her life. Everyone's digits, everyone's, fingers are very important to their day-to-day tasks. This was a pretty significant injury, so I'm really glad that we were able to, at least make her as whole as we possibly could have from the accident.
So I called and I'm like, hey, I had this injury. I don't know what to do. I said, I need help. I need you to help me out. And they was like, well, we can help you have a case. And I'm like, really? Thank you, because I didn't know what to do.
I always say, look, figure out if it's the result of somebody else or if you potentially think that it's a result of somebody else. Reach out to us, talk to us. We can kind of steer you in the right direction.
And then immediately the gentleman came with his dog to my house to give me claim information because he was like, well, I just got a call from your lawyers. They said that you're suing me. So here's the information. And I was like, wow, that was quick. I was amazed that they worked that fast.
She was so reluctant to continue and try to get much more money from this case. She was happy and kind of complacent with just taking the initial offer on it, which was, I think, a third of what I was able to get her. She trusted us. She said, I put my faith in you guys.
And anytime I felt a little anxiety and I called, they always called me back to make sure that I understood what was going on, to just be patient because at the end it would all pay off. I was happy that I had someone to talk to me because I was ready to give up.
It's so refreshing to actually be able to, after a settlement, sit down with a client and have them express their gratitude. It kind of ignites, a bigger fire in us because we get to see our clients in person, and it's a great reminder that these are, some of the biggest moments and challenges of their life. So being able to try to make them as whole as possible after is just great.
McCready Law did wonderful for me, got me top dollar, made me happy, got me to a place where I need to be at this particular time in my life for me to retire and be comfortable enough to move on and enjoy life.